It is Premier League predictions time for another big weekend in the Premier League with some tasty games coming up this weekend. Liverpool obviously face Ipswich tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but Arsenal have got an away trip. Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest is a very tasty game. Man City, Chelsea on Sunday as well. So we've got some tasty games this weekend. I'm excited to predict them and review them and preview them for you guys at home. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. We get Liverpool content out every single day. So if you're a Liverpool fan, you'd love this channel. If you're also just a Premier League fan, football fan as a whole, you will actually like this channel as well, because we do Premier League, Champions League content as well as just Liverpool as well. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and get your notification bells on, please. That would help us absolutely massively, especially liking the video and subscribing would help us out massively. So we'll start with, we will leave the big ones to the end, as I always do. So I always leave the Liverpool one to the end. I'll leave the Arsenal one to the end, maybe Man City, Chelsea, and maybe I'll leave Forest to the end, because Forest right now are top three and they are in the title race with us. So I will start with Brighton against Everton on Saturday. Brighton against Everton. So Everton, I expected a big game last week, Everton and Forest. Everton and Tottenham. So we'll start with Brighton and Everton. And if you watched last week's predictions, you will see that I predicted Everton 3, Tottenham 3. I was very close in that one. It was 3-2 in the end, but no one expected a big goal thriller there. I think Carragher left it off. I mentioned that in last week's episode. Carragher left off Everton scoring 3. But I said, no, they will score 3. I knew they'd score 3, and they certainly did. And they ended up getting a win. But I think this week they will lose. Brighton are just too good. They're too good at the moment, too good on the ball, and I expect Everton to come out as losers tomorrow. Everton, I expected a little bit of a bounce back with David Moyes coming in. Maybe last week is a chance for them to build on. Against Brighton, though, it's a difficult game, especially away from home. Brighton control the game most of the time. Brighton are very good attack. João Pedro, Mitoma is on fire at the moment as well. Again, so I expect Brighton to come out on top. I think Everton will score though. I think last week's victory might give them a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a confidence booster. But I think tomorrow it will be too much for them. I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton tomorrow. Mitoma is definitely the guy that I'm looking at in terms of goals as well. So because Mitoma, when he's playing like this, it's hard to stop. It's really hard. So we've found that out in the past. The Liverpool fans, he's a very tricky winger and a very direct winger that can cause Everton absolute problems. So then moving on to Southampton, Newcastle. Newcastle was hitting form. They've lost the last game, but I think they'll get back onto it against Southampton. Southampton are absolutely dire. I say every single week on here, they've got a couple of decent players, Ariba and Diblin. I say them two all the time. But Newcastle will absolutely batter them. They'll batter them. I've got to be honest, Southampton fans, if you are watching, as if it's Southampton fans watching, but I think Newcastle will batter them. I think the way Newcastle are playing right now, they got battered by Bournemouth. And Bournemouth playing in a way where it scared Newcastle. Newcastle didn't know what to do with Bournemouth. But I think they bounced back quite quickly from that because it is Southampton. I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle. Maybe even 4-1. They could score 4. I'm going to stick with 3-1. Stick with 3-1. Isak's on fire. I expect Isak to score again. It's just too good at the moment. If you don't have your FPLs, then you're doing something wrong. Absolutely wrong. Going on to Sunday games, because we've got ours and Arsenal on Saturday as well. And the Man City Chelsea one is Saturday night. So Sunday games, Crystal Palace, Brentford. Crystal Palace have turned a corner. I said they have done turn a corner, and Brentford were unlucky against us not to get at least a draw. I know they got battered in terms of shots and stuff, but to lose it that late on, everyone's unlucky to lose it that late on when you've held them out for so long. But Crystal Palace are just playing good again. They're playing good again. Mateta's getting them back on the score sheet. Eze's back. They're looking very good. Brentford are always dangerous in attack. I expected them to score against us. They had a couple of chances against us. They could have got 1-0 up, and they should have got 1-0 up. So I do expect them to score at Crystal Palace again, 2-1. I think another 2-1 to Crystal Palace. There's quite a few goals this week, and I'm predicting here a lot of 2-1, 3-1 at the moment. But yeah, I'm just going to go standard 2-1 to Crystal Palace in that one. Tottenham Leicester on Sunday. Leicester, like Southampton, are down for me. Tottenham are absolutely garbage. They're conceding for fun, but they're at home to Leicester. So I expect nothing but a Tottenham win. And they are scoring for fun as well, Tottenham. It's not like they're conceding only. They are scoring for fun. So I expect them to score at least 3 against Leicester. Will Leicester score? I don't trust Leicester scoring. I trust Tottenham conceding, if that makes sense. But I will go 3-0 Tottenham. I think they'll keep clean sheet. Crazy. Call me crazy. But I think Tottenham keep a clean sheet just because it's Leicester. And Leicester didn't score last week against Brighton, and they could have done. Was it up to Brighton last week? I can't figure it out. They were up to Brighton. Sure they were. They lost 2-0 at home, didn't they? Aston Villa, West Ham. West Ham have started. They look like they're going to turn the corner, but then they went back to normal again at West Ham. But Aston Villa, another team that's up and down at the moment. It's a tricky game I think it's one of the tricky games to predict this week in Aston Villa, West Ham. I'm going to go 1-1. I fancy West Ham to pick up some results now. I don't know why. I think they've just got too good of a team to be where they are and to be underperforming the way they are. And I think tomorrow at Villa, Villa will be still excited about last week getting back from Arsenal. But yeah, I think that'd be a shocker. I think that'd be a surprising result because people expect Villa to win, especially after getting a result against Arsenal. And I think West Ham might catch that out. I think West Ham will get a result. So Aston Villa 1, West Ham 1 for me in that one. Fulham and Manchester United. Come on, Fulham. Let's see if we can put them further down into that relegation battle if we can. I mean, there's talk about Man United in relegation battle. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Like Liverpool top of the league, it's beautiful. And then just Man United where they are right now, it's literally like a beautiful vanilla ice cream cone in the summer, but then just a sprinkle of chocolate sauce on it. That's Man United in the relegation battle. That's what it is. I'm enjoying the ice cream as it is, but a little bit of chocolate sauce on it, beautiful. On a nice warm hot summer's day, it's just beautiful to eat. So yeah, I'm gonna go Fulham again, knock them back down, 3-0. Fuck them, 3-0. Fulham are beating 3-0. Can they get a goal? They probably can get a goal, but okay, 3-0. 3-0 Fulham against Manchester United on Sunday. So that is I think is that the R4 kickoff. Looking at this, I think it is on TV. It must be on TV. Yeah, I think on TV. So yeah, so let's go on to Man City Chelsea, which is Saturday afternoon. Big game for Man City. Big game for Chelsea because this is top 4 fighting. Can Man City get back into a title race? I said quite a while ago they're out of it after losing to Man United at home. I thought they're done. They're out of it. But there's no other team than Man City to pull off the incredible run they've got. By the way, they've got a hard run, but it's only like Man City to do that, to win all those games and somehow get them back into a thing. But I think Man City coming back into the title race and Chelsea coming back into a title race is dependent on us dropping dramatically for me and having a few bad results in a row. But I think Man City will beat them. Chelsea, they're a good side going forward, but I think Man City's starting to get confident now. Foden's playing well again. Haaland's getting back on the score sheet. De Bruyne is back now from an injury. They've got Marmoush there now. It'd be interesting to see Marmoush because that's one player that could have slipped away from Liverpool. That could have been an easily deal done with Mo Salah being here as well. Yes, I'm expecting Man City to win 2-1, another 2-1, I'm guessing there. But yeah, Man City 2-1, and that's, I think, a big good game though. Good game, lots of bookings, 2-1 game. Yeah, it's going to be a drama. I think it's going to be a good game to watch for neutrals. Then I'll go to Bournemouth Forest. Wow, this is a big game for Forest. Went through the Forest fixtures last week when we were talking about the fixtures of us, Arsenal and Liverpool. If you haven't watched that is on our channel. Fixtures of Liverpool, Arsenal and Forest, the next 7 fixtures. I looked at them all and give my opinion on what's going on for those 3 in the next 7. And Forest have got a tough running, and it starts tomorrow against Bournemouth. That is no easy game. We've got Bournemouth away next week, and I'm not looking forward to it. So Forest must not be looking forward to it. I'm expecting goals. I'm expecting, again, drama. I'm surprised it's not an early kickoff, to be honest, and not on TV. but I'm going to go for... I don't know what to say in this, because Bournemouth are good, aren't they? But Forest are playing well. I'm going to go 2-1 Forest, you know. I fancy Forest getting a win. We'll be saying Liverpool 2-1 win next week. You know, I'm going to go 2-1 Forest. I'm going to stick to my gut. 2-1 to Forest against Bournemouth away. Could be 2-2, but no. Forest are defending really well as well, so it'd be an interesting game. Very interesting game. Then we'll go to Wolves Arsenal, which is tomorrow again at the same time as ours at 3:00. All eyes on both games tomorrow. It's a very, very interesting. All top three in the Premier League do play tomorrow at the same time, so it will be an interesting time to watch for neutrals as well. Wolves Arsenal. Wolves have turned a little bit of a corner, but I think Arsenal will do the job. I think it's going to be like that Crystal Palace game when they went and got the job done. I expect the same again from Arsenal. 3-1 Arsenal. I'm going to go. They're starting to get a bit more confident now. They've scored a few goals midweek. I thought they could have got that win against Villa last week, but Villa came back as Watkins being the guy again against Arsenal. But I think they'll bounce back from that. I think they'll win 3-1 tomorrow. So Liverpool Ipswich, sorry. As always, I will always do a more in-depth preview later on, which will come out probably tomorrow morning, hopefully. But I'll just give my score prediction on this one specifically. Liverpool should win, and I expect them to win. And I can't see anything but a win. I know it's Premier League. I know it's Ipswich. I know it's like you can't predict a win in every single game and expect to win every single game. But this should be an expectation win. I think we should score at least 3 as well. So I'm going to go 4-0. We've got to win. We've got to win at least 3. But we've got to win. We've got to score for it against 3 at least. We've just got to. After Man City trounced them last week, we've got to score at least 3. So I'm going to go 4-0 Liverpool. Gakpo double. How about that? Gakpo double. Yeah. So that's my predictions for the Premier League this week. That's talking about predictions for Premier League this weekend. Get your predictions in the chat as well. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. If you already subscribed to the channel, comment. Give us some comments. Give some feedback. What do you like about the channel? What do you think about this weekend's predictions? Do you want to get your predictions in? Get them in the chat, and I'll speak about them as well. I'll also cover them in the Premier League talk after, and see what scores you've got as well in terms of, did you get any right? Did you get any guesses right? So please get in the chat. Please get in the comments. If you like this content, like this video. It'll help us out massively. Whether you're a Premier League fan, football fan as a whole, Liverpool fan, you will love this channel. I'm sure you will. Comment in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and get your notification bells on as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.